Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
So you expect it to be mid, and G2 have their final pick. We wondered if it would be a mid counter, but that's what it's going to be, as it looks like Akali will be locked in for G. Now they brought Reckless up here as well, and they're looking to take the first turret, and they've kind of just abandoned bot lane to Bwipo.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Like, Fnatic, I think, are doing the right thing. We talked about how important the early game was for G2 and that they can't afford to fall behind, and the fact that Fnatic made that swap happen, they can now set their sights on Perks. Remember, no flash available.
Bwipo's going to jump in on the bottom side. You can see the charm coming into Perks. Bwipo uses the showstopper to get out. Jankos tanking up the tower. Perks able to survive, and Bwipo still alive underneath this turret. Let's switch down towards the bottom lane as Bwipo continues to survive, but the prowling projectile will hit, and you have to think that he's not going to keep himself alive too much longer. G2 get their first kill of the game.
So, as right now they have full control over the bot side of the map. They are securing more plates, and they will secure the first Infernal Drake as well. But honestly, I feel like Fnatic looking for a bit of an engage, but G2's ability to disengage is strong as well. Jankos does, of course, have the ult.
Pops it straight away. The showstopper's not going to chase him down. Nemesis not hit with the true shot barrage as Bwipo tries to put a lot of damage down. There's the Monsoon. They're looking to try and take out Jankos before the fight really begins, but Jankos is still surviving. Perks now in the back line. He's gone down to about half HP. Bwipo had to jump off towards the top side as Caps is trying to trade onto Nemesis. Nemesis gets the knock-up, but Jankos has already killed Bwipo, and now the fight really goes in here in earnest. The flash in from Southway. Reckless dives onto the back line, and Jankos, is he going to be able to get him? He gets him! 3v2 now in. Oh, it's a 3v3. Mickey's still alive. Hillisang low. Reckless self-bait in the...
Always have to bring back into focus is Fnatic have a 2.5k gold lead right now. They have the Rift held. They're just using this to generate pressure because the Drake is likely their focus. Hillisang goes to the engage.
Immediately the Ragnarok used, but they dive onto Wonder, and already he's dead. Hillisang almost falls as well, but they can't quite get him. And now it's a 4 gold off the map.
This will, of course, give G2 the opportunity to secure the Drake. Fnatic, after finding that pick, are actually looking to contest this.
Showstopper coming in, Cap secures it, but there's the face breaker. Jankos no ult, remember, he can't get out of this as the exhaust comes down. Fnatic able to survive, self-made with a perfect timing on his stopwatch, gets out alive, and there's 2 more kills to
Themselves is the best team in Europe right now. And by taking down this turret, that's a 4-0 turret advantage. Perks is looking for a flank, but he's not going to find it.
Perks is going to get the first turret of the game as well for our current title holders.
There it goes. Continues to mount for Fnatic. Caps has spotted out Bwipo, but he won't be able to. Fnatic right now, though, is looking for a collapse onto Caps.
Selfmade's got a great flank here. They're looking for Caps. He's got flash. He dodges out from the explosive casting. Now Jankos is on the chase. There's the zoom. He's Caps down to half HP. Here comes the final chapter, but it's not going to land onto Selfmade. Selfmade trying to get away. In the end, he will fall. Caps secures it. Good collapse there from G2, knowing Bwipo's in the bottom lane.
Reckless. He has no idea how close he is to Perks.
They're going to give it up. They give up the Cloud Drake. They get it.
Okay, G2 not going to force the engage there. Fnatic going to walk away with the Cloud.
Caps uses the Scryer's Bloom up towards Bwipo. Look at how quickly that Baron is going down. It's already down to about 5,000. You can see Selfmade quite low here as well. Caps might look for that true shot barrage. Jankos going to jump into the pit. He goes on top. He steals it! Jankos! So much weight on his shoulders in this game, and he manages to get the steal. Charm coming on to Perks here. There's the final chapter as well as they look to lock up Bwipo, but G2 just want to disengage. G2 get out with the Baron.
But what was this from...
G2 will now use this advantage. Remember, they've only taken 1 turret this game. There are so many towers for them to reap the benefits of this Baron.
Such a surprising gamble.
Hillisang might be dead. Hillisang's dead.
He is in fact
He walked into the knockup.
Fnatic is just collapsing. What is going on? After they tried to force that play in top and they got punished, it feels as though like they're feeling all this pressure. Like we talked about the scaling, we talked about short in the late game, G2's comp is going to be difficult, but Fnatic have options. Fnatic do have a strong late game comp and they can play the side lanes, but they didn't utilize that. They didn't try to separate G2. They didn't try to take advantage of the fact that they have a TP advantage over G2.
2 towers down in the mid lane from this Baron buff. Perks secures 1 in the top as well. 3
One die in this fight. It was so close from both teams. I thought Perks was going to get 1 shot. He ends up walking away. I thought Nemesis was done for, but he ends up surviving as well. At the end of the day, it's G2 who have priority over the mid lane. They walk away with the inhibitor. And this game, his ultimates were used, but it looks like Fnatic not going to be in a position to contest. They need to catch that bot wave. G2 is just too quick to take the objective down.
You could see Mythy, caught by it, would have cancelled the channel, would have removed all of that healing, and now Fnatic are the ones on the front foot.
Now, look, Caps is in the top lane. He needs to reset. Fnatic is in a great position here to just break into the base. They can look to dive if they want to.
They're going for it. That turret's going to fall very quickly. Cap's not here anywhere near in time. Perk's looking for the flank, but Caps is on his way. The Yumi's on him as well. G2 might look to try and bite this before.
Before is sitting in this brush right now.
Caps has QSS Flash. If Whippo goes for it, he can QSS Flash. He does it. He jumps across the wall, but Reckless already going in and with the face breaker. Oh, Caps able to flash away. Gets across the wall. Redemption coming out as Nemesis jumps forward for the fight. Fnatic trying to reset. Caps jumps across. The charm's going to land onto him, but here comes Perks. Looking for the dive onto the back line as Hillsack is already dead. Perks drives straight in, but knocked up by Selfmade. In a moment, in a heartbeat, there's the True Shot Barrage coming out as well. And G2 now have a man advantage. Selfmade jumps back in. Perks is alive. There's the Monsoon. Selfmade's going to go down, and the Monsoon just heals up them all. Reckless next on the menu. Only Nemesis left alive, and Caps is staring him straight in the eye and saying, "Come at me." You see, everyone beats everyone, and it's not Fnatic today. In the end, it is G2 who look to take the win. Nemesis trying to do what he can to defend the Nexus towers, but he's exhausted. Pops the stopwatch. Caps jumps across, and Nemesis is next up for the chopping block. In the end, he's going to go down, but he's still doing what he can. Hillsack's respawned, but there's only one Nexus tower left alive, and G2 will kill Hillsack in a heartbeat. G2, in the end, after a back and forth game, will take the win over Fnatic, and with it, they claim top spot in the LEC.